Nobody is paying attention to these arcane details unless you are listening to conservative talk radio, if you're listening to conservative podcasts, if you're reading in the conservative sort of media chamber, then you're following these things closely, if you're doing your own research. But for most people, that's not what's happening. And so you got to show them. That's what this business owner was doing. Things are going to get crazier. It's not, everyone was waiting for 2021. Oh, good, it's all better now. It's all going to be fine. Joe Biden, if he becomes president, which it looks like he will, then he's going to ramp up the lockdowns. He's going to ramp up the masking. Our neighbors to the north, America's Hat up there in Canada, actually had police raiding homes because 6 people gathered together to celebrate New Year's. Take a listen.
No, sinner!
Il peut plus respirer, arrête! Arrête, il peut plus respirer!
Don't fucking do that!
Okay, calm down.
Can we move? Okay? Okay, we're calm. Don't do that!
There's still, this is older people saying, what are you doing? What are you doing? And the cops still dragging these family members out. What's amazing too, the cops came because there were 6 people in the home. That was the number. Do you know how many cops showed up? 6 cops. That doubled the risk of COVID, right? Made the risk of transmission so much worse. I don't think it's about COVID. I don't think it's about transmission at all. That sort of thing probably would not happen in America just yet, because Americans have more of a tradition of protecting our property and protecting our families, and because Americans, through the Bill of Rights, have the instruments to do so. But you've seen Americans roll over. All year long, we've rolled over. We've rolled over on our businesses. We've rolled over on our rights. We've rolled over on the way that we vote. So who knows? Who knows when that could come here? That is an unacceptable power grab, and the only way that it's going to stop is if we stand up and stop it. This is why I say often, when I have to wear the mask, there are certain public places where they force you to. They won't let you get on an airplane, for instance, if you don't wear the mask. Then I will wear it below my nose. I will wear it above my mouth. I will at least protest it in some way, and more often than not, what I will do is not wear the mask at all. The argument for the masks early on, well, first of all, they said there's asymptomatic spread. Turns out that's almost certainly bogus. They said the masks are completely useless. Remember, Fauci told us that at the beginning of the pandemic. He said all it does is sort of make you feel better, but it doesn't actually do all that much to stop the spread of the virus, which is obviously true. But then he completely reversed his opinion, and all of a sudden we had to believe him then too, even though he had no credibility anymore. Then we were told the masks aren't about protecting you, it's about protecting other people. Then we were told in the future only people who are sick are going to wear masks, which undercuts the very argument that they were just making. I hope you enjoyed that short segment from the Michael Knowles Show. Be sure to check out the full episode linked in the description, or download the podcast wherever you listen to podcasts.